Hello, this is Nick Gonzalez, owner and inventor of all Tankmatez products. As you can see, the trap does an excellent job at getting fish to enter the trap. It uses millions of years of evolution against the fish, so they're being driven by sight, sound, smell, vibration. They got the nerve that runs along the center of their body that picks up on all the stress and the fear in the water. So being able to not chase fish around with net is really the most fish friendly natural way to catch a fish, because the fish are never touched, their slime coats aren't damaged, their barbs don't get caught in the net. It's less stressful for the fish, it's less stressful for the tank community. So the bubble trap just does an excellent job on a lot of different in a lot of different areas. It does have a door system that's developed for it. It's got a lot of application in residential and high-end reefing, removing ornery and nuisance fish that are eating expensive coral or that are stressing out other animals in the tank. So the concept's been proven in residential, and now I want my commercial versions to start being proven as well. So these traps I can make in 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, and 22-inch globes. It's just figuring out the magnetism for the different tank glass thickness. So now that I'm using the remote controlled versions, they're completely silent. They don't have the actuator snapping sound that the earlier versions have. So I can really envision these helping consumers and customers learn about fish and their anatomy and their behavior, what drives their behavior. I'm developing lures now for the bubble traps. So when you hit the bait swirl button, it creates agitation and stimulates the lure, and you can actually see in real time the fish getting triggered and going over to the bubble trap and figuring out how to get inside the trap. And so it's just a real fun way to interact with your fish. And I think your live fishing facilities would really could benefit from it, because you could have a staff member going over a demonstration in front of scheduled trapping where you have customers either pay or it's just part of the theme environment that you have, where they can actually see a live trapping and they can see in real time how fish are triggered, what gets them to come over to the area of a trap. I know we've been kind of living in a box to where the only way to catch fish is with lure and fishing line, but I do have versions of this that you can throw over a boat, or you can throw out from a shore, and you can see on your phone what's going on inside the globe. And when you see a fish in there, and you can still use an app where you're pushing, getting the bait swirl to go by your cell phone, and then when you see the fish that you want inside the trap, you hit a button and it traps it in there. So a lot of cool applications for this, and I'm gonna let this play through again without my narrations. You can kind of just watch the video. So again, my name is Nick Gonzalez. My company is Tankmatez.com. And if you just want to watch these videos, you'll see that they're very intriguing. Over 40 million views in a few weeks. It's just going nuts all over the world. The comment sections are amazing from all over the world. People just love these traps, how they work. They're really interested and intrigued by the technology and the innovation. And if you can go through the comments on my TikTok and see how excited customers are, and it's to some degree how ignorant they are to fish and how the anatomy of the fish works and stuff. I just think these traps are just a real good way, or excellent way, to educate the public about fish and their behaviors and what drives their behavior. So hopefully I'll be hearing from you soon. Thanks again. And here's something else real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to narrate over this part, but I do have to let you know that there is a smart AI version of this trap coming out. We're using an Arduino circuit, and we're using a smart scan camera to where when you put a fish in your tank, you just scan it before you put it in, and then you could have these traps up at your facility, and then when that fish goes into the trap, it'll release the trap. The electromagnetic will release the trap, and then it'll send you a text and a little video of the fish being trapped. So that's being developed right now. We're pretty close to figuring that out, but that's going to be huge for fish stores all over the world and facilities like yourself, because if you have a sick fish that you're trying to get, you just put it into the computer, and when that fish goes into the trap, it'll trap him and send you a text and a little video clip of the trapping. So again, hopefully I'll hear from you soon. My name is Nick Gonzalez, and my company is Tankmatez.com. Thanks. Hello, this is Nick making a quick video about these lures that I developed for my bubble traps. So I researched fish when I was developing these to see what drives these fish, and they're driven by smell, sight, taste of course, vibration, color, a bunch of different things. So I developed these so when you're pulsing and creating vibration, they're picking it up on a nerve that runs the length of their body, and then you're getting them with the sight by causing the motion. And then when you add a little bait in there and you got the smell, I mean, it's just running on all 10 cylinders when you get everything going with these lures in there with some bait. I don't have any bait in there now, otherwise that damsel would have ran in there. He's a pretty smart fish. But also, and I shouldn't be standing here right at the glass. I should be hanging out on my bed or around the corner or something with my remote. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys these lures. And one more quick tip: if you're having trouble trapping with these traps, just move it around, because fish have instincts but not very good memory. So just to trick them, you just move the